Hi, I'm Ellen Gormley and welcome back to my channel. We had this suggestion from Sharon, so thank you Sharon for asking if I could please demonstrate from my Learn Bruges Lace book the bonus scarf. So we are going to get started on the bonus scarf today. It is 2 long Bruges lace strips. You make 1 strip and then you complete it, and then you make the second strip and it's kind of like a join as you go, the second motif to the first. So there's only 2. One you complete the strip, and then the second one you attach it as you go. So let's get started. So the finished project uses Plymouth yarn Baby Alpaca DK Light, which is a 4 yarn and an I size hook. And I am grabbing a similar yarn and we are going to chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now this pattern in my book comes with written instructions and also symbol diagrams. So if you need one or the other or both, you certainly can use that. So in the 6th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to double crochet in the back ridge, back bar, back bump, whatever you want to call it. This becomes the first side loop of the Bruges tape. A tape is just a long strip, and then we will double crochet in the next chain, single crochet in chain 1, skip 1, and then in the last 2 chains we will double crochet in each of them. Now this becomes the pattern for the scarf, that every row will have 2 stitches, a chain 1, a skip 1, and then 2 more stitches. So when we're working the long length of the track, think of it as a track, it's a long oval like a running track, then the long part is all double crochets. So now we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and turn. We're going to skip those first 5 chains. We're not going to use them. Instead, we are going to double crochet in the first double crochet in the next double crochet. Remember, we are chaining 1, skipping 1. There's a flaw in the yarn, but I'm going to ignore it for the sake of this demonstration. I have a feeling that the kitten got a bite out of it while I was working with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And turn. So this becomes the long strip. We're making 2 stitches, a chain 1, a skip 1, and it creates the overall pattern. So when we've done a whole bunch of these, we're actually going to do 91. It goes for the length of the scarf. When we have done a whole bunch of those, jump ahead, then it's going to look more like this. We'll just keep going, keep going, keep going with the tape, the ribbon, whatever you want to call it, different words for the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're always chaining 5 and turning so that we have these chain 5 loops on either side. And it is going to twist a little bit just because I am turning every row, but it'll block out and it'll be fine. So once we have a very long strip that looks like this, 91 rows, we're going to begin the arch or the turning part of the track. The first turn, we're coming down, we've gone through the first straightaway, and we're going to go for the first turn. Where's my little arch? So here's the arch. So now it's going to be, I'm going to continue working. I'm not cutting, I'm not like stitching on, but this is the arch section that we are adding as we are working on to our long tape. So we have this arch section. This is the complete section of the arch. The arch takes from row 92 to row 103. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows. Is that right? 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103. So we have stitched, theoretically, 91 rows of this. Then from row 92 to 103, we're making the arch. So let's make the arch now. This is what it's going to look like when that section is done, but that's how many rows it takes to make the arch. So when we're making the arch, what will happen is we will get to the end of row 91, say this is row 91, And we will begin making shorter stitches on the inside of the arch and keeping our double crochets on the outside of the arch. So to do that, we are going to chain 1, let's see, skip double the chain 5 loop. Okay, so we're actually doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So row 92 then, we're starting on this side where we're skipping the chain 5 loop. We're double crocheting 1 in each of the first 2 stitches. Move that aside. Chain 1, skip 1, but then we're going to single crochet shorter stitches on the inside of the arch here. So single crochet there. Give you the straight up and down so you see better. So we had tall stitches on the outside of the arch, shorter stitches, single crochets on the inside. Now we're not doing the chain 5 loop on the inside of the arch. We're going to have a nice smooth edge there. So instead we're going to chain 1 and turn. Then we will single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. Remember, the taller stitches go on the outer edge of the turn on the track, a running track. Chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we are continuing that around the outer edge. And then double crochet. So that is all it takes for the arch, but we need to remember to do it the right number of times so that we get done and make the turn the whole way. And then we're going to do the straightaway again. So let's see here. Let's just do a couple more arch rows. We're turning and chaining 1 on the inside of the arch. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. We're doing taller stitches. So the stitches on the outer edge have the unfair advantage, so they have to go a little extra distance than the inner stitches because they have to go further around the edge. So double crochets, we need more height over here. Chain 1, skip 1, and you can see the arch beginning to form. Okay, so the arch is beginning to form now. We're starting to turn the curve. And so we would continue the curve all the way to row 103. And then we're going to work down. Now let me show you how we join down. Have another little swatch here for you. Okay, so say we started, let me get oriented. Here we go. Say we started here. Here's our beginning, chain 10, and then double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, and then double crochet in the last 2 chains. And we make all these for 91 rows. Then we make rows 92 through 103 to make that complete arch. Then we will begin, so let's see. So we're here. So we've turned the corner, we've made that complete arch. Now when we do our long stretch of 91 more rows down the other side, we are joining when we chain 5. So let's see, I guess I should back up a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, I guess I'll just have to show you or tell you because I don't want to rip out because I want to show you how, well, I'll show you, I'll do it backwards. Okay, so when we've done the 91 rows and we do the other arch, then we will fasten this off here, leaving a long tail, like 8 inches or so, and we will match up the final row of the arch to the very first row, and we'll whip stitch that together to complete one long oval. Okay, so it's one long oval, and we'll connect row 1 to the last row there. Okay, so it's making one long connected oval. That is the first oval that is made, and it's complete, and then the second one is added to it. But now let me show you these joins here. So I'm going to back up and pull out the arch, and I'll show you just how we join these middle sections. So as you're coming around the turn, okay, let's go there. So you're flipping, you started here, you went all the way, you did the arch, and then as you're coming up this side, when you chain 5 and turn, double crochet, chain one, skip one, double crochet, double crochet. Here, it's time when you're on the inside to do the what do they call that at the Indy 500? What do they call that middle section in the middle of the race course? Do they call it the infield? So we're going to chain just two, 1, 2, and then slip stitch in the adjacent chain 5 space. So we're just slip stitching. That actually counts as sort of like chain 3. Then we're chaining 4 and 5 because we're doing chain 5 loops and turning. So we've now just joined in the infield of the racetrack. So double crochet and the double crochet, double crochet and the double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, because we're still doing that long back stretch of the racetrack. Or you could think of it as the horse racetrack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then all the pretty horses are in the middle, or not, or the scoreboard, whatever. So we will continue with this process. So when we're over here, we're not joining anything right now on tape 1. So we're doing chain 5 and turn, and then double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, the correct number of times. When we get to the middle section here, we're chaining 1, 2, then we're slip stitching in the last adjacent chain 5 loop, which counts as the 3rd chain, and then 4 and 5, okay? Turn, and then double crochet. I'm pretty sure we finish off this row before we start our arch. You'll have to take care to really look at the instructions carefully, make sure you really count carefully, because I'm unsure about the exact count since I'm just doing a little swatch. But then theoretically your arch then goes here. So you would then skip all of this middle stuff. There's no more middle stuff to join. Skip the chain 5 space. It becomes a loop on the outer edge. Double crochet, chain 1, skip 1. And then single crochet, remember if we're starting the arch. Single crochet, chain 1, turn, single crochet, squishing the shorter stitches on the inner loop of the turn and the taller stitches, the double crochets on the outer loop of on the outer edge of the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then you would continue your arch until you fasten off here, leaving 8 inches of tail, and then you'll just slip stitch with a yarn tapestry needle the final row of the arch to the first row of the long tape, so that you end up with a nice, gorgeous oval, and that is done. You could just do this for your scarf and be completely done if you wanted a scarf that was this wide. If you want to follow the instructions for the bonus scarf, it's actually the same deal. So the second strip, you're going to start in the same manner with a chain of, I would rather work from the inside than the outside, so I'm going to give myself the other tail. You're going to start with the slip knot and a chain of 10. You're going to do the exact same thing where you're doing 91 rows. So you've got your long tape, your long first strip here, and then your second strip, you're doing the long section, the long lane, this part, the long stretch, and then you'll do your arch and you'll begin joining to the other arch. So you'll join here, 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 and then you'll start joining on the inside too. So here's the diagram. So you have your first strip completely done, then your second strip starts and you go, you go here, 1, and then you join the side, and then you do your chain 5 loop, and then you join. So it's row 1, row 2 joins, row 3, row 4 joins, and you go all the way for 91. Then you do your arch where it doesn't join anything. It's not connected once you get past this point. Then your long stretch joins the inner side of the strip you just made, okay? And then you loop it back down. So while you're joining row 1 to row 195, you haven't done row 195 yet. So this is just a chain 5 loop that hangs out over here. until you get all the way around, and then it joins on the other side. So when you're starting with row 1, you're only joining to the first strip, and then when it comes back around again, you'll join on the inside. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's, okay, here it is. Let's give you this. So when you're making your second loop, your second big strip, you're going to be making it like this. You've got your tandem strip and you're working, you would be joining here, you would be joining here, you would be joining here, you'd be joining here, you'd be joining here and here. And then you're making your arch. And then as you arch down, then you will begin joining here, 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 until you're all the way done and you put another arch at the bottom that completes it. And then your 2 strips are completely conjoined because you have joined them as you made your second strip. Anyway, I hope that demystifies the bonus scarf just a little bit. Please make sure you like and subscribe the channel and look at the other projects that I have available from the Learn Bruges Lace book, including the, I forget even what it's called. What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? The Dune Throw. The Dune Throw is also on this channel. So take a look if you love Bruges lace as much as I do, and I will see you in that video. Thanks.